I just got done training Ace and Ava. I've been putting this one off just because didn't know how to really respond initially, but really just again got done training and really just had fun with them. I thought I'd answer the question, which was one of our friends had two dogs or has two dogs, and then unfortunately one of them has passed away. Dog had severe health issues, was up there in age, 12, 13 years old, I forget what it was, but the question was, one, how to deal with it, and two, when is it time? Sorry, the wind's behind me. Second part was, when should they get a second dog? Okay, when should they get a new dog? And honestly, I don't really have an answer of how long. I would just say you should be mourning as long as you need, okay? Meaning, I wouldn't go running out trying to replace your old dog, and again, condolences, my heart goes out to you. Just like any dog owner, anytime, one of your best friends passes away, it could only fuck you up emotionally, mentally, and everything, but, dog's life is very, very short, and that's why we try and give them the best life we can. If one of my guys ends up passing, presumably pass before I do, but accidents do happen, I'll be a nut. I would be torn up for weeks, months, for sure, because these guys are like my kids in a sense, but love them, 1,000% through and through. How many times as get aggravated with them and lose patience with them, but they are my babies, and man's best friend for a reason. But again, I would just be mourning as long as it takes. Okay, I wouldn't go trying to get another dog just to replace the dog that passed away. Okay, I wouldn't try to fill that void. I would actually just go ahead and succumb to it. I would literally feel that loss every single day for as long as I need, just because it would remind me of how much I loved them and cared for them and everything else. Be realistic. Again, don't close yourself off either. Don't go from one extreme to another. But for sure, just take as long as you need. Again, your other dog, I believe it was the older one that passed, so it would be the younger one. I guarantee you they're feeling it too. They're wondering where their buddy is at, wondering when he's coming home. So again, I would make sure both of you are okay with the situation before moving on and trying to bring another dog into the mix. That's my best advice I could give you, is just everyone's different. My biggest thing would be just don't do it too fast to where you're trying to fill a void. Don't take it too long where, I don't want to say in denial of the loss, but you just don't want to accept it. One of my favorite quotes, it was from, I think, a Dr. Seuss quote actually, was, don't be sad that it's over, be happy that it happened. Again, it's part of the deal. I am going to be transparent. I haven't lost one of my dogs ever, so I don't know how I'm going to react. I could tell you that's how I kind of presumed how I would react would be a wreck. I could be totally off. So again, I wish I had more of something more concrete and relatable. Unfortunately, when it comes to these type of emotions, everyone's different. Everyone handles it differently. But I would just say, take as long as you need, as much time. Remember the good times that you had. Remember that you gave it that dog its best life possible, and that's all that we can do. And then when you're in a good headspace, to bring another dog into the mix, and you want to care for that one, go for it. Again, there's no right or wrong of how long you should do it. I would just say, just don't do it too soon. Again, really take it in. I know you're taking on a chin now, but you know what I mean when it just, remember all the good times, but also, again, it's going to hurt because you just lost your best friend. So don't avoid those feelings either. If you're feeling hurt and angry and mad, feel that way. There's no reason to justify it. Just, that's how you're feeling. And then when those emotions pass, again, emotions are like traffic. They come and go. But then you'll know when you're ready. You'll know when you're ready, when to take on your responsibility, and when you're fully recharged, you'll be able to give your love to a new dog, and that's what you want. You just want to be able to give that new dog your best and your fullest love, and the only way to do that is when you're ready and fully able to do that. But just don't rush into it where you're trying to escape, that hurt and that loss with another dog, because then it's just not going to be a good space. It's not going to be a good dog. I'm not saying you wouldn't love that dog as much as you would, but the intent behind it, the purity behind it may be a little skewed, and that's the last thing you want. You want to do it because it's coming out of a place of love and enjoyment. So that's the best I got for you. So again, my heart goes out to you. Condolences. Take as much time as you need, and when you're ready, you'll know. Good luck. Talk to you next time.